We crave connection. We yearn to be part of something bigger than ourselves, yet deep down we also harbor a fierce desire to be unique. This is the paradox of individuality, the delicate balancing act between belonging and standing out. It's a tightrope walk, a constant negotiation between our need for community and our longing to be seen as individuals. In today's hyper-connected world, this balancing act feels more precarious than ever. We're bombarded with images of curated lives, carefully constructed personas that blur the lines between authenticity and aspiration. It's easy to feel lost in the noise, to question our own sense of self amidst the clamor for attention. But here's the truth. Individuality isn't about being the loudest voice in the room. It's about owning your story, embracing your quirks, and letting your authentic self shine through. It's about recognizing that our differences, our imperfections even, are what make us interesting, what make us human. This essay explores this intricate dance between individuality and belonging. How do we navigate this paradox in a world that simultaneously celebrates and undermines our uniqueness? Let's find out. Social media, with its promise of connection, presents a particularly interesting dilemma. It offers a platform for self-expression, a global stage to showcase our individuality. We can connect with like-minded individuals, find communities that resonate with our passions, and share our unique perspectives with the world. Yet this same technology can also fuel our insecurities, making us question our own worth as we scroll through carefully curated feeds. The pressure to conform, to project an idealized version of ourselves, can be immense. We start comparing our behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reels, forgetting that authenticity is far more compelling than manufactured perfection. The key, perhaps, lies in mindful engagement. Social media can be a powerful tool for connection and self-discovery, but only when used intentionally. It's about finding a balance between sharing our authentic selves and protecting our inner worlds from the constant scrutiny of the online sphere. The quest for individuality is not new. Throughout history, philosophers, artists, and revolutionaries have grappled with the tension between the individual and society. From Socrates' defiance of conformity to Virginia Woolf's call for a room of one's own, history is replete with examples of individuals who dared to challenge the status quo and forge their own paths. Across cultures, the concept of individuality manifests in diverse ways. In some societies, the collective good takes precedence over individual desires, while others celebrate personal expression and ambition. These cultural nuances color our understanding of what it means to be an individual and how we navigate our place within the larger social fabric. Understanding these historical and cultural contexts can provide valuable insights into our own relationship with individuality. It reminds us that the desire to be both a part of something and stand apart is a fundamental human experience, one that transcends time and geographical boundaries. Being different can be exhilarating. It allows us to experience the world through a unique lens, to contribute our singular talents, and to make our mark on the world. When we embrace our individuality, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, free from the constraints of conformity. Yet this freedom can also be isolating. Standing out from the crowd can invite criticism, judgment, and even rejection. It takes courage to be different, to challenge the status quo, and to risk not being accepted for who we truly are. Navigating this duality, the joy and the challenges of being unique, is an ongoing process. It requires resilience, self-awareness, and a strong sense of self-worth. Embracing our individuality is an active choice, a conscious decision to honor our authentic selves. It's about identifying our values, passions, and interests, and letting them guide our choices and actions. It starts with self-reflection. What makes you come alive? What are you passionate about? What are your quirks and eccentricities? Embrace them all. These are the threads that weave together the tapestry of your unique identity. Don't be afraid to experiment. Try new things, explore different perspectives, and allow yourself to evolve. Individuality is not static. It's a journey of self-discovery that unfolds throughout our lives. Now remember, cultivating your individuality is not about seeking validation from others. It's about honoring your own truth and living a life that feels authentic to you. Section 6. Finding your tribe belonging without blending in. The beauty of individuality is that it doesn't negate our need for belonging. In fact, it enhances it. When we embrace our authentic selves, we attract people who appreciate us for who we are, quirks and all. Finding your tribe, your community of like-minded individuals can be a lifeline. These are the people who celebrate your uniqueness, who challenge you to grow, and who provide a safe space for you to be your authentic self. Remember, belonging doesn't require conformity. True community embraces diversity and celebrates the unique contributions of each individual. Section 7. The Introvert's Compass. Navigating individuality quietly. For introverts, navigating individuality in a world that often prizes extroversion can feel like a particular challenge. The expectation to be outgoing and constantly on can be draining, leaving little space for quiet reflection and the cultivation of inner worlds. But introversion is not a barrier to individuality. In fact, it can be a wellspring of creativity, insight, and depth. Introverts often possess a rich inner life, a deep well of thoughts and emotions that informs their unique perspective. For introverts, embracing individuality might look like carving out time for solitude, pursuing passions that bring them joy, and expressing themselves in ways that feel authentic to their quieter nature. Section 8. The Extrovert's Megaphone. Expressing uniqueness out loud. Extroverts, on the other hand, often express their individuality with a vibrancy that lights up a room. Their energy is contagious, their enthusiasm infectious. They thrive in social settings, drawing energy from connecting with others and sharing their unique perspectives with the world. For extroverts, embracing individuality might involve using their voice to champion causes they believe in, bringing people together through shared passions and expressing themselves with an authenticity that inspires others to do the same. It's important to remember that there's no one right way to be an individual. Introversion and extroversion are simply different expressions of the human experience, each with its own unique strengths and ways of navigating the world. Section 9. The Journey Within. A never-ending quest. The paradox of individuality is not a puzzle to be solved, but a journey to be embraced. It's an ongoing dance between honoring our authentic selves and finding connection with others. It's about recognizing that our differences are not something to be feared, but celebrated. In a world that often pressures us to conform, may we all have the courage to stand out, to embrace our quirks, and to let our unique light shine brightly. For it is in our individuality that we truly find ourselves and make our mark on the world. So I leave you with this question: how will you choose to express your unique self in the world today?